Solomon didn't just build a house for the Lord. He built a wonder, a dwelling place so lavish, so layered in holiness, that even the world's wealthiest queen stood breathless. It began with the temple. 2 Chronicles 3 says, "The Holy of Holies was 30 feet by 30 feet, overlaid in 600 talents of pure gold." That's over 22 tons. Even the nails were made of gold. 2 towering cherubim, carved from olive wood and overlaid with gold, stretched their wings 15 feet wide, guarding the Ark of the Covenant. Walls glistened with precious stones, carvings of palm trees, pomegranates, lilies, and winged angels. The veil, the boundary between heaven and earth, was woven with blue, purple, and crimson yarn embroidered with cherubim. But Solomon didn't stop there. He built himself a throne. 1 Kings 10:18-20 says, "Then the king made a great throne inlaid with ivory and overlaid with fine gold. The throne had 6 steps, and its back had a rounded top. On both sides of the seat were armrests, with a lion standing beside each of them. 12 lions stood on the 6 steps, one at either end of each step. Nothing like it had ever been made for any kingdom. A golden throne inlaid with ivory, 12 lions standing as if to guard each step. Powerful, majestic, unmatched in its time. Solomon sat between lions, but he ruled in peace. He didn't wield swords, he issued wisdom, and that wisdom built a kingdom so abundant, the Bible says, silver was considered as nothing in the days of Solomon. 2 Chronicles 9:2. But here's the twist. For all his wealth and brilliance, Solomon's greatest legacy wasn't gold or lions. It was the pattern he left behind, a pattern of sacred architecture, of extravagance dedicated to glory, of dominion marked by wisdom, not warfare. Paul says, "You are now the temple, not built with cedar beams or golden cherubim, but with spirit-filled breath and a frame made for glory." You, yes, you are being built into a royal priesthood. And Revelation 32:1 says, "To the one who is victorious, I will give the right to sit with me on my throne." That's not just inheritance, that's intimacy. You don't just serve in God's house, you sit beside the King, on a throne carved in fire, guarded by angels, and surrounded by peace. So if life feels more like dust than gold right now, if the steps before you feel steep, if you don't see the lions, just the lack, remember this. What God builds, He fills. What God seats, He surrounds. And what looks impossible to man was always the blueprint of heaven. This is BibleBlooms, where luxury points to something greater than status, where the throne isn't just a seat, but a sign, and where the lions around you don't bite. They guard what God has crowned.